thought our defense was outstanding throughout the game. Going into this game, this is a very explosive offensive team that can beat you in many different ways. But I thought we locked in. All 5 guys participated. Our defensive energy was good from the start to finish, and that's what we focus on all the time, and that's what we did tonight. And I was happy for the guys. They did a good job of following the game plan and executing it and playing as hard as you can possibly play.
Questions? Wait for the microphone and state your name and finish.
Coach, Michael Kenny, Norman Transcript. Can you talk about just once they tied the game up at 38, what were you telling your team on that allowed them to go on I think it was the 20-9 run that almost put the game away?
Well, that every minute counts. They made a run. We knew that this team could make runs. That's what they do. They one of the league leading scorers, so we knew, or scoring teams, we knew that they could make a run. And we missed some shots during their run, and then we caught fire. We made some transition points off of our defense, but we wanted to focus on those last 5 minutes, because you can really impact the game while you're in there, whether it's the first 5 of a quarter or the last 5 of a quarter. And I thought the guys did a good job, if not a great job, of closing out that second quarter.
Bob Berry, KFOR, the NBC in Oklahoma City. Coach, talk about the efficiency offensively of Durant, Ibaka, and Russell, 21 for 41. And then it seemed like Serge had a lot of energy from the start tonight.
Serge was making shots and playing great defense. Serge has improved on guarding shooting 4s, and they play with their smaller lineup. He has to guard really a 3-man or a 2-man, and he did a good job tonight. The ball movement was outstanding. Our turnovers were reasonable, modest. Russell had a Russell game. It's nothing that we're not surprised of. That's how he plays. He fills up the stat sheet. He rebounds, he passes the ball, he gets steals, blocks shots, and he can score. And he has to do all those things for us, and he's been doing that all year. And KD was as efficient as he has been all year, other than he's missed some open threes that he would normally make.
Nick Gallifin at NBA.com. Coach, I want to get back to the defense. What stood out to you early on when you guys kind of set the tone defensively that allowed you to kind of give them that first punch and then be consistent throughout the game? Well,
there's a couple of things that we focus on, and that is making sure everybody is in a defensive stance. We can't have 4 guys play it and one guy watch. And that's why we're a good team, that everybody has a responsibility on both sides of the ball. We don't have one-way players. And I thought our guys gave us great energy to start the game, and the second unit came in and did the same. It's a team effort. We focus on all the team things and that are important to us, and the little things that are important to us, like blocking out of the free throw line. I thought that was good tonight. And those are the little things that we consider those that add up to big things.
Patrick Braun, Daily Sports Grind, KDS Radio in Oak City. Coach, what was the difference in the first and second half of keeping James Harden out of the lane?
Well, James, as we know, he's a very good player. He's gonna give himself opportunities because of the skill set that he has. We want to make his catches very tough. There's no secrets about it. You watch the way we play, and we want to make everybody's catch tough, and he's one of their guys that puts them in a position to be a good team. And we wanted to make his catches tough and form a wall. And our bigs did a good job of helping out. It's not a one-man defense. It's all 5 guys have to stop the ball. Whether Lynn, Harden, Parson have the ball, we have to focus on doing the same thing.
Barry Tram with the Oklahoman. Scotty, it looked like Durant had a pretty good defensive game. He seemed to really bother Parsons, and then you put him on James for their stretch in the second quarter.
That's what I love about KD. He does both ends, and it would be hard to coach a team if you don't have guys that are committed on both ends. And he's obviously one of the best players in the league offensively, but he does it. He's a great player because he does it on both ends, and he can guard multiple players. He can guard 1, 2, 3s, and 4s, and some 5s in the league. And we switch a lot of defense around his abilities to guard multiple players, and his efficiency on offense is as important as his toughness on defense.